Hi, VC, it's Aaron, Mutha Alamare. Today I'm going to show you a few records that I've picked up in the last month or so after Christmas. I've got some really cool stuff here. A lot of it comes from a antique store that had a vendor, and the vendor is moving at the end of the month. So like I got there like the day before he moved, and they had everything half price. So I got a bunch from there, and a few newer ones that I've picked up. I got one yesterday, a pretty cool one, which I'll show first, and I'll just get started here. So yesterday I went out of town with my wife. We went and had lunch and stopped at a Barnes and Noble there in Idaho Falls. It's about an hour north of where I live. And there's no record stores in that town for some reason. Even though there's like 70,000 people, about 70,000 people where I live, and there's only like one, maybe two, if you call it two. So it's kind of weird. There's not a lot of record stores around here. But in the Barnes and Noble, usually I can find a handful of stuff. But I only found one record this time, and it's a really good one. I've been waiting to get this on vinyl, and it's the only thing I took out of there. So what I got was this Metallica S&M 2. This is very cool. It's like a book, and I will show you here. And it opens up, and there's 4 LPs. They all fit in each one of these sleeves. So it opens like this, and they all fit in these sleeves here. A record in each one, and the 4th record in here. So that was pretty cool. I like how they did that. And what I've been doing lately with my hype stickers, because I like to keep the hype stickers, but I tend to lose them if I just cut them out. And I don't want to put them on plastic in case I have to throw it away. So what I've been doing is kind of a little different. A lot of people might not like this, but I've been using the inside, like the inside here, and putting them in there, sticking them so they're still in the record, but they're not covering anything, not getting in the way, but I still have the hype sticker always attached to the record. Just a thing I've started doing a few months ago, but it's working for me. And this album's really good. It sounds amazing. The first S&M, I have that, and it's pretty good. I mean, but this one sonically sounds so much better. Great sounding record. This is what they look like. They all look pretty much the same. It's like this. But it did come with a really cool booklet as well, which I will show. And here's the booklet. And it's got this weird reflective, so when I open it up, it's kind of cool. I'll show you all the kind of different for a booklet. Pretty cool. And then there we go. There's Lars. There's Kirk Hammett. And you can see that's pretty, it's like weird design like in the paper. You know how they have those. Robert Trujillo. Nope, that's the band. Robert Trujillo's next. There he is. Great bass player, Robert Trujillo. Then we got James, along with some members of the symphony. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this. There's the last page, and on the back it's got all the credits. So yeah, 4LP. I was really happy to find it. I've been waiting to get it till I found it on vinyl. Finally saw it, so I snagged it up, and that's what I did yesterday. So I'll show what else I've got in the last while. I got one in the mail, because it's the only way I can get it. I special order. I usually don't buy stuff in the mail. I'll show this one more time. There it is. So that was this. I usually don't order from the mail, but this one I had to. It was a special deal. I usually try to find them at stores, especially the local stores, or I have my local store in town here. I have him like order me stuff usually, and then he gets a small commission. It just helps the store out. I like doing that. So I got this in the mail. I had to order this because it was the only one left. It was Ultimatum, Puppet of Destruction. Really killer. Scott Waters, of course. It's his band. And this is a limited 150 copies, and I got number 150 of 150. So really lucky to get that. So they're now sold out, and it's this weird packaging here. It's pretty cool. And then here's the vinyl. I put it in a MoFi sleeve. Really cool looking vinyl too. So it's my 4th Ultimatum record. Plus the a cassette that he gave me, which is really cool. So starting to get some Ultimatum built up. I really love them. Great band. And of course Scott Waters is great. And then here's the inside. It's got the lyrics. It folds down. It's pretty cool. I like this packaging. As long as you keep it in a outer plastic sleeve, it stays fine. And I also had this poster with it, which Scott Waters signed. No, he didn't sign this one. He signed the other one. He signed the inside of that. There's this poster it came with. And this is where he signed it right here. So that's cool. and pretty cool. So I'm really enjoying Ultimatum. Great band, killer heavy metal / thrash, great stuff. And I've now got 4 on vinyl, so that's really great. And then I showed this on one of my Tipsy Tuesday videos, but I haven't really shown it. This is a black metal band called Coffins, Beyond the Circular Demise. Found this at my local store. So that's pretty cool. Enjoying this. Good stuff. And it's just a black wax. There's the label. Custom labels here. Great stuff. Killer black metal. It's a Japanese black metal band, so that's kind of cool. Here I got this. I've never listened to this yet. I gotta spin it. This is Knocked Loose Laugh Tracks. So I thought I saw Logan from Swellheads showing a Knocked Loose, or maybe it was Ron Haggerty. Someone was showing a Knocked Loose not long ago, but it wasn't this one. But I always watch their channel, so I assume it's one of them. And then here's the vinyl on it. Pretty cool. And I believe this is like a hardcore punk. I'm not positive. I will find out when I spin it. And I'm not a huge, I mean, I like Prince, but I'm not a huge fan of his later stuff. But I saw this and grabbed it. God, I don't even know the name of it. Chaos and Disorder. So I need to spin this. It says first time ever on vinyl. But what drew me to it, it says, I rock, therefore I am. So I figured I wanted it just for that song alone. And I do enjoy Prince's work. He's good. And it's on a very, very purple record. Kind of a smoky purple. And I haven't spun this yet. I still need to spin it. So I will get to it. And this is a great, great band here. Bad Brains Live. Love this band. They're killer. Kind of a mixture of hardcore punk and some reggae and just some heavy metal almost mixed in. Really great band from the DC area, Bad Brains. But this is a good live recording. And then I picked this up because I didn't have it, and I found a pretty good deal on this. This is Paul's Boutique from Beastie Boys. I've never actually owned Paul's Boutique. I've heard a lot of the songs off it, so and this folds out as a, I don't know what they call it, 4-fold. I know it's tri-fold. What would it be, a 4-fold? I don't know. So it folds out, big seam there, and on the other side goes around. So that was pretty cool. And I'm one of the odd people that's never actually heard this the whole way through, so I need to spin it. Still haven't got around to it. I just, I've been getting so much VCLT I've been spinning. And I didn't include my VCLT in these because I show those on those videos, and there's the vinyl of it. So I still haven't spun it. I'm going to spin it, see how it sounds. And there we go. And then all the rest of the stuff I got from that antique store with the vendor that's moving. So I've shown this in a video already, and this is really great. This is Johnny Winter. It's a double compilation record from 1972. There's Johnny. Great, great guitars. This is so good. This sounds excellent. Just great, great sound. It comes right out of the speakers at you. It's really great sounding. And actually, it's an unofficial 1972 release. I went on Discogs, and this release here was unofficial. So pretty cool. Great sounding record too, and double record. Good stuff. I also got one more blues record from there. This is a Hard Road by John Mayall and the Blues Breakers. So that's pretty cool. I got quite a bit of John Mayall, but I didn't have this one. There's the vinyl. And this one I just picked up yesterday there, and I'd never heard of it. I got it for $2 actually. It's I've seen somebody else in the VC show and talk about this artist and say how great they were, and it's a jazz artist, and I'm not really into jazz, so when I see something like that, that's when I'll grab it. If I hear other people, and I just remembered that someone was talking very highly of this, and it's Deodato 2, and it's actually pretty good. It's like a kind of a funk jazz fusion type record, and the first song, Nights in White Satin, really grabs you. Had this really killer guitar in it, and the rest of it, that's what jazz is to me. It kind of, I can handle it for a bit, then it kind of becomes background music, and then I got to hear it more and more. So I need to spin this again, but it's a great sounding record. And for that cheap, I couldn't pass it up. And I will buy jazz stuff if I see it for cheap, if I recognize it from, watching other channels and hearing people talk about it. And that's what I did with this. And I'm glad I got it. So pretty cool. And this band was a blind buy as well, kind of blind. I heard of them. I think they're a prog band, Starcastle. But I'm pretty sure I've seen this somewhere in the VC, so I snagged it. And it looks like prog to me. And I looked it up, and it says it's prog, similar to Yes, but I've never heard it yet. So I'll have to spin this, see how it sounds. But pretty cool, it was fine there. And I never really heard this artist, but again, on the VC like expands your knowledge of music. I love it. That's what I love about it. Marshall Crenshaw. So I'll have to give this a spin. I just got most of these yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to listen. And I put it in a MoFi. There's the vinyl, really good quality. Probably a VG Plus on the vinyl at least. It's really nice. And then this one. This is Quicksilver, Shady Grove, and I do know who they are. So when I saw this, I grabbed it right up, and there's the green capital label, Quicksilver Messenger Service, but this one they're just called Quicksilver. And I got another Johnny Winter. This is live, Johnny Winter and it's a bunch of cover songs. It looks like Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Big Medley, got Johnny B. Good on there. And it's one of these unipacks, which drive me crazy. I hate them. It's a record, you have to get in there to get the vinyl. But that's kind of cool. And then I picked up a few that were just fillers for me, like this one. Julian Lennon, The Secret Value of Daydreaming. I only had Velotte, so I grabbed this because I saw it. It still has a hype on it and shrink, so that was nice. Very nice shape. And Mike and the Mechanics, which I've never owned on vinyl, but I remember I had it on cassette when it was out, so I know this one pretty well. Not bad. Of course, he comes from Genesis. I didn't realize Paul Young was a singer, one of the singers. That's kind of cool. And I got this Babies Head First. It's a Babies record I hadn't owned, so I think this is my 4th album by them. Really cool British band that John Waite was a singer. And I got a couple soundtracks for $1 a piece, and this one I thought was so different I bought it. It's Arthur, the original soundtrack, but it's some kind of foreign pressing. I couldn't find it. I'm still looking. So all the back is in Spanish. Arturo, it's called on the back. So I thought that was kind of interesting, so I picked it up. There's the vinyl, Warner Brother. Yeah, it's El Disco de Arturo. It's all in Spanish. Kind of cool. And I got this just because I'm a big fan of Harrison Ford. So I saw this soundtrack and grabbed it. It's only $1, so, you know, anything Harrison Ford I'll get. And then I found this one. This is a cool album. I had 3 albums by them, but not this. This is Savoy Brown with Savage Return. So I haven't spun this yet, but I really like Savoy Brown. Great band. It's my 3rd or 4th record by them now. Starting to build a good collection. And this is Blood Rock with Whirlwind Tongues. Pretty cool. I like Blood Rock, so I haven't heard this one yet either. Gatefold. There's the label. And I bought this Happy Together Turtles. Didn't have any Turtles except for a soundtrack they did. So I thought I'd snag it for cheap. There's the cool label that's on. And this one here looked interesting, so I grabbed it. This is Spirit of 76. So it's the band Spirit, I believe. Double live record. It says Electro Jam from the Time Coast, Spirit of 76. And I like Spirit, so this should be good. It's got the original inners with the kind of interesting inners here. There's the labels it's on. Okay, and this one I've never heard. I know the band. I've got other albums with them, but I didn't have this, so I grabbed it. This is After Bathing at Baxter's by Jefferson Airplane. A little bit beat up with the gatefold sleeve, but the record looks pretty nice. So there we go. And then I didn't have any. I grabbed this. This is Kate Bush. Didn't have any Kate Bush, and I've been hearing people talk about how great she is, so thought I'd give this a shot. I don't know if this is one of her better ones or not. I'm very much a novice when it comes to her, so I will find out. And here's a great band, Missing Persons, Rhyme and Reason. There's Dale Bozzio on the cover. Of course, I don't know how they're related, but probably her husband, Terry Bozzio, a great drummer. So that's cool. It's It's my second Missing Persons record. And I got this Blackfoot Marauder, so I was missing it. And they're a great band. Kind of a cool inner sleeve with the lyrics. And there's the label. And then there's this Human League Fascination and the Shrink with the Pipe. You know, they're alright. The New Wave band, they're pretty good. So there's the label. This is one of my favorite artists, and I didn't have this one. Bob Seger was 7. So my Bob Seger collection continues to grow. There's the label there on that, the green capital. And this one, this is Parliament. Never really heard them. I know they're like funk, maybe disco-ish, I don't know. I'll find out. And this was pretty cool. It folds up there, and there's the back. I think George Clinton was in Parliament. I might be wrong. I'm not an expert on him. And there's the label. It's on Casablanca. That's cool. Casablanca. Yeah, George Clinton says right on the back, so that's cool. Should be pretty good. And then this one here is the last one, and this is something I'd never seen before. It's Every Man Has a Woman, and it's all words and music by Yoko Ono. But it's got John Lennon, Elvis Costello, Eddie Money, Harry Nilsson, the Spirit Choir, Sean Ono Lennon, Trio, Roseanne Cash, Alternating Boxes, and Roberta Flack doing all these songs. So this should be interesting. So I love a lot of the artists on here. So I'm interested to see what this sounds like. And there we go. That's my finds for the last month or so, excluding my VCLTs, which I already showed on those videos. And those are what I've been mainly listening to. So everybody, have a great weekend, rest of your weekend. And all right, have a good one.